What's up, guys? Kyle Milan with Manufacturing Tribe TV. We're here today at the MDM Minneapolis show, medical device manufacturing, and we ran into Bryon McCoy with Plastikos, they do custom injection molding, which you guys know a little bit about from some of our previous episodes, but I wanted to ask Bryon, what is it that they specifically do differently, and what are their capabilities?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Kyle. So really, we grew up in the electrical connector space, so we're doing a lot of injection molding of very difficult parts. And as you can see from our sign behind me, we try to do the impossible. So anything that you're not getting quoted from, other plastic injection molders, love to take a look at and quote for you. So we've got three companies rather. We've got Plastikos, Plastikos Medical, and Micromold. Micromold does all the molds for Plastikos and Plastikos Medical. Plastikos is the original company, started out in the electrical connector space, like I mentioned, and then we branched into medical, so we've got Plastikos Medical as well. One of the really cool things about Plastikos Medical is we just unveiled our new building that's about a block away from our original building. All clean room space, have the ability to hold up to 10 presses right now. We can expand that to 20 once we grow into that space. And so we're really looking for a lot of customers to kind of trust us with their medical parts, and we can throw them in our clean room and run them lights out. So we've got anything from 10,000 parts to 10 million parts. Really, we can do it all. Any plastics you can think of, we'd love to kind of take a look at that for you. One other thing that kind of makes us different as well is we've got a CT scanning capability as well. So we can do a lot of measurement of parts. We can also do some reverse engineering on parts if there's any voids or issues beneath the surface that we can't see with the naked eye. So there's a lot of capability there in addition to our existing measurement capabilities.
So, Bryon, you guys are in the custom injection molding with the medical space. What is your tonnage range? What type of size parts do you guys get into?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're, tolerance ranges, we're doing anything even less than 1/1000th of an inch. So tolerance ranges, we're holding very tight tolerances. Obviously in the medical space, you kind of have to be in that range anyway. So we've got 50 tons to 220 ton presses, all Arbergs, all automated, very standardized. It helps us, with material changeovers and barrel changeovers. We're able to kind of do a lot of mixing and matching of those presses. So yeah, a lot of standardization, so we can kind of keep our costs down, especially in the medical space. The costs can get high in clean room spaces. We do a lot of automation to kind of keep those costs down.
So these guys are based out of Erie, Pennsylvania, doing heavy focus into medical with the automation, which is different than a lot of companies out there. You guys are doing lights out manufacturing. That is how you keep the costs low. We've talked about it with other companies where when you bring the operator costs in and things like that, it can get a little expensive. So doing automation, doing Arberg, great machines for the medical space. Those are great machines in general. So you guys are definitely a company that people need to look at for their medical injection molding needs. So if you guys got value out of this content, hit that like button. We've got a lot of videos that we're going to be publishing from this MDM Minneapolis show. Be sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.